Hi everyone, my name is Mom SJ and welcome to my English class. Today, we'll be learning how to express permission, obligation, and prohibition using modals. But first, let us all watch a video excerpt of my favorite movie and TV shows.
This is my husband's study.
Ooh, what a lot of silver.
Don't worry, you don't have to polish that every day. Once a week is quite sufficient.
And what about all those glasses in the cabinet?
They are antique crystal, and they're very valuable. You mustn't touch them.
Lady Alwyn, we cannot delay.
Permission. May I come in? Or could I go with you?
Well, I could do it. Ross, could you come and help me with the spaghetti, please?
Could you please, for the record, state your name?
If it's not too much trouble, could I possibly borrow yours?
Were you able to identify the title of the movies and the TV show? Very good. Let us recall the subtitles in the excerpt. What are the words highlighted in the conversation? Mustn't, may, and could. Very good. What kind of words are they? Correct. They are modal verbs. A modal is a type of auxiliary verb that is used to express permission, prohibition, obligation, or no obligation. Let's start. Permission. It's okay, meaning you are allowed to. Modals used for permission, can, and may. Can is most often used to ask for or give permission, but may and could are also possible even though they are not used as often as can. Example, you can sit here. The seat is free. Could I open the window? May I ask the question? You can park here. Let us create a sentence by following the formula. If you are asking for permission, you follow the formula can plus subject plus verb. Thus, can you buy me an ice cream? If you are allowed to do or bring something, you will start with a subject plus may plus verb. You may bring video recording inside the museum. Next, obligation, meaning it's necessary. Modals used for obligation, have to, must. Have to and must are both used to express obligation. There is a slight difference in the way that they are both used. Have to shows that the obligation comes from someone else, not the speaker. This is usually referring to a rule or law. Must expresses a strong obligation or necessity. It often shows us that the obligation comes from the speaker or the authority that wrote the sentence. Example, my doctor said that I have to stop smoking or I'll risk serious problems. Students have to wear their uniforms at school. I must hand my thesis by tomorrow. I really must call my parents. In writing a sentence expressing obligation, we follow subject plus has, have to, plus verb. Example, you have to stop. Another, subject plus must plus verb. Example, I must go to the dentist. Next is prohibition, meaning it's not okay. Modals used are can't, mustn't. We use can't and mustn't to show that something is prohibited. It is not allowed. Can't is used to talk about something that is against the rules, particularly when we didn't make the rules. We use mustn't when the prohibition comes from the speaker. Example: what does this sign say? Oh, we can't park here. Sorry, we can't sell knives to under 18s. You mustn't say things like that to your sister. I mustn't be late to my class. Let's create sentences expressing prohibition. You start with subject plus can't plus verb. Example: you can't drive without a license. Another, subject plus mustn't plus verb. Example: you mustn't use your phone in class. And finally, no obligation, meaning it's not necessary. Modal for no obligation: don't have to. We use don't have to show that there is no obligation. You can do something if you want to, but it's not compulsory. Example: you don't have to go to the bank to do a transfer. You can do it online. You don't have to come with me, honestly. I'll be fine. How to write a sentence expressing no obligation? You follow subject plus don't have to plus verb. Example: you don't have to be a member to buy a ticket. It's open to everyone. Another: you don't have to get up early tomorrow. It's a holiday. Now, let's practice. Choose the correct verb for these sentences. Number 1. Do you know the answer? Correct. The answer is don't have to. You don't have to come to the meeting, but it would help us all if you're there. Number 2. Did you get the answer? Correct. The answer is can. I can't get a connection on my phone. Can I borrow yours? Number 3. Do you know the answer? Very good. The answer is must. I must stay on for a few hours because I'd rather work late today than over the weekend. Number 4. Did you get the answer? Very good. The answer is can't. Did they tell you that you can't come into this area? It's restricted to staff only. Number 5. The answer? Correct. Have to. We have to be there 15 minutes before the concert starts.
Good job! Now you're ready to answer your module. If you still have a problem understanding the lesson, you can watch this video again. Until next time, bye!